Hanover, Mark Vegas, and Mo Mara. Top of the stretch. Here they come. There they go. They're off and pacing, and George, the first one away. Cambest Kisser along the rail. Just a Professor. Third into the turn. I'm Driven's at the rail. Fourth. 3 wide as they round the turn. Mark Vegas fifth. Now sixth along the inside, Useful Hanover. Seventh as they move out of the turn and go to the backstretch is 4 Brass Stars. And on the outside, Momara will come. They go to the first quarter. George and Brian McPhee leading it. Just a Professor drives alongside. He'll take the lead in line to Gary Chappell. George says give and go time on the front end. McPhee will grab the right line and send his mount back to the front. George regains 29. Flat was the quarter. Here comes Cambest Kisser now. Up on after the leader second. Just a Professor is third. Mo Mara has moved up fourth. Then in fifth at the rail, I'm Driven. Racing sixth on the outside. That is Mark Vegas. Useful Hanover on the rail seventh. And on the outside, the trailer. That is 4 Brass Stars. 59 and 1 was the half. Midway around the clubhouse turn. At the rail, George the leader. Cambest Kisser on the outside, the challenger. Third at the rail as they race the backstretch. Just a Professor moving up fourth on the outside. Mo Mara, now she's going to try her luck. 3 wide. Coming up in between horses, I'm Driven. Useful Hanover on the outside is 3 high 6. 2 tiers of 3 wide action. Wow! 3 quarters in 1. 29 and 3. They're well grouped midway round the turn for the final time. George is still there. In between horses, Cambest Kisser. 3 high. Mo Mara coming third. I'm Driven is fourth. Down the stretch they come. Mo Mara now on the outside. Cambest Kisser in between horses. Mo Mara for Norris Rogers. Cambest Kisser second. Looked like George may have held on third. 2-0, 1-2.
Well, there was so much action in this race here, and that started early. There was the give and go with George there, and Brian McPhee put George back on the point, 29, 59 and 1. They were rolling past the 3 quarters in 129 and 3, and they're all in it there. And you're going to see the 8-horse Momera getting into the switch here. Morris Rogers made that move down the backstretch there for trainer Edward Harvey here this afternoon, and is going to get up in deep stretch to have a look. You get George on the inside, you get Cambest Kisser in the middle of your racetrack there. There you have Momera on the outside of the grandstand side there, and they are all swarming in here to get it done. Momera gets it worked out here today for Rogers. Cambest Kisser just didn't have enough here to get it done for Hughes, but put in a big effort, and so did George. It is 8-1-2-5 unofficial.
Oh, we're this close to Halloween. Was that a trick or was that a treat? It's a real big treat for the backers of Mo Mara. Wow, the longest, and I mean the longest shot on the board. 9-9-9-9. Wow, they don't get any longer than that. And she'll go to the winner's circle. In today's 7th race, Mo Mara, Bay pacing mare 5, but Liz Mara off the Cam Luck Dam Mosaic. Owned by Ralph Harvey of Durham Bridge, New Brunswick. Ed Harvey does the training. Norris Rogers supplies the drive. And the mare has shocked them here in the 7th race in 201. 2/5. Mo Mara and Rogers in a shocker. Here's the official results in race 7. Cambest Kisser was second. George finished third. I'm Driven fifth. Just a Professor was eighth. Four Brass Stars fourth. Useful Hanover was sixth. Mock Vegas finished seventh. Mo Mara was the race winner. Fractions were 29, 59 and 1, 129 and 3, and the mile in 201 and 2. In review, 235. 84671. Momara 113.10 on the nose. The exactor $126. Triactor was an 8-1 all ticket, 381.35. Superfecta carryover. On the 8th race post parade, number 1 is Quick Mad, owned and trained by Donald Sweet of O'Leary, Brian McPhee driving. Accra Beach Baja, number 2, is owned and trained by Dale Shelby of Clinton, Mike McWiggum. 3 Cloudy Bay is owned by Adam Murner and Max Seal, Adam training and driving. 4, PC Shockwave, owned and trained by Claire Sweet of O'Leary, Mark Campbell. 5 is CJ Bluefin for owner-trainer driver Neil Bambrick, Charlottetown. 6 is Bon Vivant Hanover, owned and trained by Dina Clough of New Haven, Jason Hughes. Number 7 is Woodmere Fool's Son, owned and trained by Elton Miller of Tyne Valley, Norris Rogers. Number 8 is Caldescape, owned by Rachel Andrew of Rockton, Ontario, Brian Andrew of Milton Station. Brian is the trainer driver. 4 minutes wagering time on today's 8th race. Let's go to the desk with Lee and JD and some new ad space on Race Day TV Network for 2017. And Lee, you and I were speaking earlier on in the meet, and we had absolutely great numbers this year.
Well, you're right, Vance. I think when we talked about that, Bella Lyon gave us some of the numbers for the show. It was about 168,000 viewers and counting throughout the year. So, as you know, this Race Day Network started now. It's 11th season. It's hard to believe.
Yeah, come a long way, Lee. Of course, we've hosted some great events over the last number of years, but 2017 shaping up to be an incredible year for harness racing here in PEI as we get ready to welcome the world.
Well, that's just it. Welcome in the world here. The World Trotting Conference coming to Prince Edward Island along with the World Driving Championship. And with that space, we've been able to plan for 2017 and add some additional ad space, if you will, to that Race Day TV network. So if you want to be involved in it, I have all the rates. Contact me. We'll get you booked and get you ready to go. And how that all works for Race Day 2017. Impressive numbers, though.
I tell you what, you know what I mean. Harness racing here on PEI was used to be one of the best kept secrets in the world here, but not more secret anymore here as we're getting ready to welcome the world here in 2017.
Final call to pick up your 50-50 draw ticket today.
Well, again, we've been looking at this program here throughout the afternoon as the final chapter in this 16 racing season plays out, Lee, and we're keeping an eye, as we said, on those two top drivers right at the moment. Mark Campbell with 36, Jason Hughes with 34. Hughes is going to have to make a move here, hopefully, before he starts running out of time. So this race here is going to be a big one here as the two favorites are Campbell and Hughes. This one, the 4 entry now.
Yeah, that's right. P8's PC Shockwave here, as you mentioned, Thursday night, that additional chart line that you don't see in there was a winner, left from post 2, and was a winner in 59 and 3. So Claire Sweet, stable, coming back in here today for PC Shockwave. Good timing for Campbell. He's got to leave it from post 4 here this afternoon, get the 1-9 choice right now as they drive alongside of Jason Hughes and Bon Vivant Hanover from the Dina Clough stable here today out of New Haven. So it should be interesting, but those two are the top 2 choices at this point. So race number 8 could tell the tale here as we roll along in Summerside on this final day.
Ocean 100, on the air and in the air. 5 destinations around the world. You could win a trip to any one of them. Listen for the Ocean 100 Ticket to Win song. Caller number 30 will instantly win $100 cash and qualify to win a trip to one of our 5 worldwide destinations. Ocean 100, on the air and in the air. From the Travel Store, Transat, and Ocean 100.
Heading to the outside rail with the 8 entry here, Lee, and Brian Andrew is the driver and trainer and co-owner along with Rachel Andrew here on the 8 entry.
Yeah, well, they're getting set to go here. As you can see, we get a look at the 8 right now. Don't let those long shots fool you. You know what happened there last race, $113 winner, and Brian Andrews already pulled one of those off this season as well. So gets to work it from post 8 here. Not an ideal post to work with, that's for sure. In the 8th race this afternoon, features the start of the pick 3 Super